Hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast. For today, we are talking about episode
6.
6 of DanDaDan.
That's right. Okay.
Dan.
Do the
I am
thing.
Nick. With me is Josh and
Hello.
Kyber.
You remembered here.
And
You done
hold up, get back over here. And
doggo cams?
the Logan.
Yes. Yeah, little Wolverine.
Yeah, I named him that because of his ears.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cut your head.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, shaving. Yeah. Uh, so this episode, we find out about where one of Okarun's testicles is. Spoiler alert, it's in the hands of one of his pseudo love interests.
Oh God. Turbo Granny.
Yep, Turbo Granny's getting it freaky. She already slobbed his knob and she's down for seconds.
Well, I mean, he did give her the most succulent suckle.
Yep, he bit down pretty fucking hard and
Yeah,
she's
he
into
did.
it rough. Yeah, so this episode, Momo and Okarun are like going around uh, where they fought to try to find Okarun's testicles. And Turbo Granny's like, well, I mean, if you haven't found them yet, chances are somebody came around and took them. So here's hoping that if somebody did take them, that ends not terribly for them, considering shit goes wrong when you have spiritual testicles.
Spiritual testicles.
Yep. Yeah. Uh.
Oh God, I love it.
mhm. We also get again Grandma being a bad bitch and being way more attractive than any 60-year-old woman is allowed to be.
Yeah, no shit. Also, Granny was like a threat, and now she is just the sassiest thing since she got turned into a cat.
Oh, 100%.
God, I love
100.
her.
Yep. Again, she was always sassy. It's just before she had the ability to back it up, so she didn't need to be as sassy. Now she has less ability to, so she needs to up the sass to even it out.
God, I love it. I don't know. Oh,
Yeah. Then we get
sassy old bitches. I love them.
yep. Then we get to the crux of what this anime is about: high school
The
drama.
love.
Yep, because
Oh,
Okarun goes to school, and a bunch of dudes are like, "Hey, are you dating her? Because like, I heard she's pretty hot and she's easy from what I've been told. So might like try to slide into those DMs if you can open that up for me."
and just like a typical high school boy, didn't catch any hints at all.
Yep. And then Okarun gets real pissed off that this high school pretty boy is talking about how he wants to try to bang the girl that he's into, and he starts going like pseudo turbo granny on him.
Okay, they see this, right?
I don't think so. I think from their perspective, he just gets a really serious look on his face and is somehow way stronger than he normally is.
And
Like I
just
think,
puts on a real like deep voice, like, ugh.
yeah, I think it's like for them, he's like, this is the first time that he's gotten serious. Like it's like, so I'm using my like normal speaking voice. When I have to be really serious, I get serious and it drops a little bit. And I think that's what they assume he's doing, is he's going from, well, I mean, nerdy, whatever. Okay, now I'm upset with you. You're gonna stop it.
And I will kill you.
Uh,
Guess makes sense because I guess he does have literal ghost energy.
okay. Because of that, again, I think like from their perspective, he just picks the dude up, holds him real tight, brings him back down. It's like, you're gonna fucking stop it with that shit. You understand? This is the girl I like that I'm not willing to acknowledge I like yet because I'm afraid of my emotions. You need to stop this shit.
Can't figure out emotions.
Hmm.
And he won't for another 10 years minimum.
Yep. Then Turbo Granny shows up because she rode along in his backpack.
And this is the star of the show. I don't care about anybody else. I want just Turbo Granny spinoff.
Yep.
If we get a clip show, I want it all to be Turbo.
Yep. I also love that the other Granny's like, yeah, you have zero power now. You can kind of go wherever the fuck you want anymore, Granny. Like, Turbo
I don't
Granny,
care.
yeah, like, what are you gonna do? You're a fucking cat. You gonna do something? No?
A
Cool.
porcelain cat at that.
Yep. If you fuck around too much, you'll break. You're not gonna do shit. Turbo Granny, of course, starts trying to convince Okudun to let her in again because evil spirit.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you just give me my power back. I'll leave you alone. I'm totally not going to kill everyone because I took over your body again. That's not what I'm about at all. I didn't try to do that already. And then when Momo pops up, he tries to hide the fact that Turbo Granny's with him.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yep,
Dropping stuff.
yep. And then he remembers that, oh yeah, I didn't realize how cute you were until that dude was talking about how he wanted to bang you, and now I've realized that I also think you're really cute and maybe want to bang you. So I can't handle looking at you right now. I'm gonna walk away. And then I do love like he can't handle being around her, so he starts walking away, and she starts walking after him, and then he picks up his
And then full
pace.
sprint.
Yeah, they're just racing through the building.
Honestly, I was kind of waiting for him to like tap into turbo a little bit and just start really going at it.
Hmm. Also love that her friends are like, so like, are you upset with your guy? He's not my guy, but yes.
Not my guy.
And I love that the one friend's like, yeah, apparently Okarun like kicked the asses of the guys who were spreading rumors about you being easy. So like, seems like he's your boyfriend.
If I had a boyfriend.
Yep,
And then we get crazy bitch.
yep. We get super crazy bitch. And I love that now we get her internal monologue where she's like, I am beautiful. Everything about me is pristine. The world loves me because of this. I bring joy to other people by looking as good as I do. If it weren't for my beauty, everyone's days would be worse. So I need to continue to be this perfect, beautiful girl. And then Momo fucked everything up with her weird psychic powers that look like devil wings to me because I can't understand what hands look like.
So any typical artist ever, because no one can draw hands.
Yep. Now, I do love like so we also get the reason why she's able to see the psychic hands, which is
The explosion.
I mean, yeah, also
Was it the
testicle.
explosion did it, or was it the actual testy that did it?
No, it's 100% the testicle did it.
Okay.
She has the testicle, and because of that, she has psychic powers as long as she holds on to it. So yeah, I also
Do
love
you
that she's
think
like,
if you slice it up and batter it and fry it, it'd be any good?
I think you'd have to break through the surface first.
Probably.
I feel like that's
This is the
like,
wrong.
I feel
This is
like
the
it's
wrong
actual.
testicle to do it with.
Yeah, I feel like it's like actual gold, but there's like, canonically, there's got to be like two sides that are thinner that you can cut through easier because it's
Mhm.
perfectly circular as the gold ball, but we know that's not how testicles are shaped. So
Bro.
there's like 2 points where it would be easier to cut through. So go for those spots. Also, side note, I've been listening to this fucking opening theme going to the gym like pretty regularly now. Like
Yeah.
every anime that we end up watching for this show, I wind up like listening to the theme song for at the gym.
What do you want? You have turkey, you have bone. Go.
Yep.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, we get the flashback to how Ira gets the testicle that it fell off of the train as the train went by, and when she picked it up, she saw all like the spiritual release of the giant crab dying, and she thought that it meant that she was chosen by the
Chose.
gods, and that she is an angel sent here to purify the evil of the world with her beauty.
Okay, first of all, she's already batshit crazy for this. But how much crazier are her two friends?
Oh, dude, the fact that her friends give her a lighter,
And
like,
participate in all of it.
oh no, like, so I love that they like just buy and they're like, okay, well, you're our leader. We're in high school. I guess we're gonna kidnap this bitch. It's probably not a good idea that I'm giving you a lighter when we're kidnapping a girl, but I guess I am. I hope you don't set her on fire.
This, like, when I first saw this, all I could think about was that instance, like the real life instance of what happened with the Slender Man thing,
hmm
where they just took that girl away and just stabbed her.
Yep.
I'm like, oh god,
It happens like semi regularly with weird shit too. Like people
yeah.
have schizophrenia and then they just go with it. I do like the brunette acknowledges that she's acting weird though.
But she goes on with it. That's the
Yep.
worst part.
Yep. Also, I love that Ira keeps trying to point out like the woman in red, and we see it from her friend's perspective at first, so like
When
we don't
nothing,
see anything there. So they're like, okay, I don't see what you're pointing at. This is kind of getting
clearly,
weird.
yeah, this is clearly you're crazy.
Yep.
But let's go kidnap him for you.
Yep. Well, first she like acts like she's the stereotypical cute ditz with the guys that walk by.
Well, obviously.
Yep. And then we go back to Okarun and Momo, and they're having this cute little moment where they're talking on top of the school, and they're being like this cute little couple without being a couple, and Okarun can't
Oh,
look at her anymore because, like, at this point, both of them realize they like the other person, and they can't quite acknowledge it yet. Like episode one, Momo is on board. It takes until like kind of last episode, but definitely this episode for Okarun to realize that he likes her too.
but I think we're all missing the biggest point of this shot here.
Uh, Turbo Granny freaking out and having a derp face again.
No, what is she eating?
Oh goodness, let me go
It looked
back.
like a taco, but it's not a taco, and it's almost like a hamburger, but it's not a hamburger.
It looks like a banh mi.
It's some kind of witch.
It's a banh mi. I'm pretty sure.
Bommy?
Yeah, I think it's a banh mi. It looks like a banh mi. No, no, maybe it's a curry roll, like a noodle roll, because we've seen that in Orc too.
Oh,
I bet that's a curry noodle roll or a noodle roll of some kind, because it looks like it has noodles on it.
yeah. That's why I thought it was like ripped up meat. But I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, we might have to tell Alex that we ran into another noodle roll.
Oh, well, that
Yep.
looks like full on bread.
Yeah.
I have a problem with food people.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at it again, and it's definitely noodles and lettuce, or maybe cilantro, but I think it's lettuce. Like if you look at it at 12:30, it's like a really good close-up shot of it, and you can see
Yeah.
it's noodles. But anyway, that's the food part of the podcast. They talk more about how bad it would be if a human picked up his testicle because they could see spirits, but that's not the bad part. It's that when you can see spirits, spirits can see you. Like most of the time, they just kind of don't know you're there. But when you
Oh,
have any sort of spiritual awareness, it opens you up to being seen by spirits as well. which is why Ida, despite everyone else not seeing the woman in red, is definitely being followed by the woman in red.
I, why
Also,
they
she
have to cut to a scene of her just fondling
fondling
the
his
ball?
testicle.
Yes.
Because Ida is 100% the other side of his love triangle. I also love that, like, when we cut to her, anytime, like, we see the tennis court, I think, or the basketball court.
I think it was tennis. Let
Yeah,
me go back here.
a court. Looks like it might be like a combination one.
Soccer.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Duh, duh. But anytime it looks normal, we don't see anything, and then it'll flash red, and
Flash.
we see her. We see the spirit out in the court. I really love
God,
that
she
touch.
is fucking creepy here.
Oh, dude, it's so good. I love. Did they say what the name of this creature was? I can't remember because I know what
Yes,
it is.
they say it during the fight.
Okay, so the Acro Silky.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I like her design a lot. I think it's really, really good.
It's
Like
so good.
really, really good. It's super creepy. It's like it's
Well, at
haunting looking.
well, at first, before I realized like what it actually was, I was thinking it was like, oh, maybe she saw it as a child and then lost it and can see it again.
Hmm.
That's why she's like, oh, you can see me again. I love you. I missed you.
I mean, kind
But
of.
then I'm like, no, she's
Uh,
just a crazy,
I
crazy.
mean, kind of. Do we get all of Acro Silky's backstory this episode?
I don't think so.
Okay, we get more of it next episode then. I'm a little bit farther ahead. There is more to it that we learn about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, then then Momo goes to the warehouse and is immediately bound using zip ties as they push the fucking lighter into her
How
face.
how trusting is Momo here? She's like, hey, I need to talk to you outside, alone.
I mean,
Travels halfway across the city to a warehouse.
I think it's not that far away, but yeah. I mean, I also think Momo assumes like, well, I've got psychic powers. If anything happens, I've already humiliated her once. If I humiliate her again, she'll probably just end up transferring schools.
True.
I
But
think
then
that
she
sounds
just
like a
straight up
typical girl.
murders her two friends.
Oh yeah, 100%. Those girls are dead.
God.
Yep, just
It's
slams them into the fucking wall.
it's just the fact that she has this like
But
really obviously fake crucifix
mhm,
and just like slamming it against her face. Then she's like, "This isn't working. Testicle time," and slams that into her face.
yeah, and of course Momo knows what this is, and she's like, "Oh God, you're rubbing a testicle on my face."
Get it off.
Oh God, like I wish we had a better reaction of her, like, God damn it, you just rubbed a testicle on my. Like we get a little bit of that, but not nearly as
Yeah.
much as I wanted. It's so good.
Oh.
And then Okarin shows up and he's like, "Oh hey, there's my testicle."
Huh. Finally.
Also, there's a monster there.
And whoosh, she comes in like a goddamn lightning bolt.
Mhm. Yeah, so we kind of get an idea of what her power set is. It's really interesting. Where her power
Oh,
set is based off of like agility and her hair and being able to manipulate the hair. So she moves in like these like big dancer motions as she's like whipping around and whipping her hair at her enemies. And I think it's
what?
really well done.
It is, but good God, does she deep throat these fuckers?
Yep. This is also the second time we've had something to do with giant fucking teeth.
Oh God, you're right.
Yep, we have Turbo Granny mode for Okarun, and now we have Acro Silky.
I'm beginning not to like teeth.
I mean, we get more stuff related to her, and they do tone that down a bit.
Okay.
And I'm not saying we get her, but we get stuff related to her. Yeah, I love the way that she's like does like these pirouettes before she kicks Momo and launches her with the kick as she's swallowing Okarun. She's like,
Uh,
Ida,
it,
I'm your mom. I'm not really your mom, but I'm your mom. I love you.
they
You haven't been able to see me forever.
10 years.
Yep. You were a little kid before, and now you're not, and I love you, and I'm gonna pirouette while holding you.
Now, okay, I guess I just didn't notice the flashbacks.
Hmm.
So, like, was she supposedly alive
No, she's dead
and
by
then
the
died?
time. No, she's dead by the time she meets Ada. Ada, like, kids have a little bit easier of a time seeing spirits than adults do,
Yeah.
and Ada just like kind of barely sees her.
That's why you don't trust a child that's staring off into a corner.
Hmm. Yeah, so she sees like the spirit of a woman who we've learned more about her as the time goes on.
Okay.
But like the next episode's gonna delve way more into who she was, which it's gonna be a good episode. But we get like her freaking out because Ira won't call her mom.
I'd call her mommy.
And then we get Momo trying her best to use her powers without being able to motion with her hands. God, I also love the way that the Acro Silky cries, where it's just like
Foam?
foam coming out of her eyes. Yeah, it's so good. It's so creepy.
We don't we don't like it, do we, girl? It's creepy.
And Ira's like, well, you seem like you're enemies, so why don't we cooperate?
Oh. Immediately proceeds to get eaten then.
Yep. I do love that. I love that Turbo Granny's like, yeah, that's the Acro Silky. And he's like, wait, did you did you steal my friend's phone? And are you using it to Google this thing? Do you
I
not
can't
like?
remember.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's like,
love it.
why don't you know this? It's like I don't give a shit about her. She doesn't matter to me. Do you know every person? I didn't think so.
Oh, I didn't notice she. We're just gonna take this away real fast. Stop it. I'll
Hmm.
have it back after we're done.
Uh, uh, Akrosilki gets pissed off and eats Ida because Ida is calling her a monster, and then she foams up at the eyes again. She's like, "You turned her into a delinquent. She called me monster. You are a bad influence, and that's why I had to eat her. I'm gonna use my hair to attack everywhere and then destroy this place. You're the reason why I didn't get this fucking moment that I desperately needed because I'm a ghost."
Wait.
Yep. And then she hauls Momo up and promptly swings her around, does some more dance shit, and
And then
then
proceeds to David Carradine her.
yep, then she eats her. And it's like, well, kind of Turbo Granny's like, you're fucked now. You do realize like when you ate her, you ate some of your hair too, right? And she still like Ira has the lighter. We've acknowledged this thing smells weird the entire episode. It's the Chekhov's gun. She's gonna light you on fire now.
Yeah, she is. I just love how like I'm better than you at this moment with her speeches.
Hmm.
God, Turbo Granny's fucking great.
Yep, she's like, I've been around for centuries. You've been around for what? Maybe 11 years at most. You're gonna fucking burn up. And she has to pull all of them out to save herself.
Oh god, Granny's so cool at this moment where she's
Yep.
just standing there, catches the lighter, like, yeah.
Kicks it closed. Like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking cool. I'm Turbo Granny, bitch. Look at your hair now. It's all frizzled as fuck.
Oh god, it is Miss Frizzled.
Yep. Yeah, and that's our episode. Next time, we get more fighting with Acro Silky, kind of, and we get a lot of backstory on her. It's real fucking sad. Acro Silky had a horrible life as a person.
Well, this is gonna be great.
Yep. So
This is the
tune.
episode we turn Alex into.
Yep. So tune in next time where we find out what would have happened to Denji if he went the other direction.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. All
It's
right.
that bad.
Um.
Worse.
I mean, it's different. It's not. She make. She does what she can to survive.
It's not her being tortured in a apartment building.
No, remember they gave Denji a couple options on how to make money. She picks
They
one
give
too.
her an option.
I mean, she gets an op. Like she makes money.
Did she go the way that what's her name's family told her to go?
Yeah, yeah, it's real sad.
Yeah.
It's real fucking
Oh
sad.
no.
It's real fucking sad. It's a real fucking heartbreaker of an episode. I already
God.
like it's gonna be fucking rough.
All right. I'll start writing down some inappropriate jokes then.
All right. So anyway, tune in next time. Bye bye.
Bye.